A fatal school bus crash takes the life of an elementary school principal.
Then the winter weather causes flight delays and power outages in many parts of the Midwest.
And see how a dog was rescued after 3 days of being stuck in a sinkhole. Your US 7 Newsbreak starts right now.
From the Richmond Journalism Teaching Studio at the University of Illinois campus, this is your UI7 Newsbreak, your U of I news source.
Hello, I'm Julia Hinders.
And I'm Gwen Pepin.
A school bus driver's failure to engage a parking brake led to the death of an Indiana elementary school principal last month.
That's according to a newly released report from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. Principal Susan Jordan died and 2 students were hurt when the bus hit them on a sidewalk in front of the school in Lawrence Township. The police report says the bus driver got out of her seat after loading her students and failed to re-engage the parking brake, causing the bus to move forward onto the sidewalk. Witnesses say 69-year-old Jordan sacrificed her life by pushing several students out of the bus's path. The deadly crash is still under investigation. No charges have been filed.
February 3rd marked the anniversary of rock legend Buddy Holly's death. Holly was killed when his plane crashed a few miles from Mason City Municipal Airport near Iowa. The day the music died is how many remember February 3rd, 1959. Buddy Holly was on his way to play for his winter dance party tour when his plane crashed soon after takeoff. The pilot and 2 others on the plane also lost their lives. First thought to be the cause of the plane crash was poor pilot error due to the bad weather. But now, 55 years later, the National Transportation on Safety Board may re-examine the accident. The agency has 2 months to decide whether there is new information that could make it revisit the case.
In other news, a Wisconsin couple is in trouble with the law after police say they let their 9-year-old girl drive a pickup truck because they were intoxicated. Polk County deputies say they found a child driver and a baby in a car seat last Sunday near Amory. Drivers have reported seeing a pickup truck swerving along a rural road. Also in the truck, according to deputies, were 2 intoxicated adults, the children's mother, Amanda Eggert, and her boyfriend, Jason Roth. Deputies stopped at Amory Hospital before taking the adults to jail. Investigators say when they questioned Eggert and Roth, they said she was practicing her driving. Police say Eggert and Roth were well over twice the legal limit for alcohol consumption. They now face felony charges for reckless endangerment and child neglect.
Thousands of flights may have been canceled and delayed due to the weather, leaving many frustrated and unable to reach their destinations at Denver International Airport. Many travelers at DIA had to wait hours for their flights due to a huge snowstorm that has hit Denver. Because of the snowstorm, over 1/3 of DIA's daily flight schedules have been canceled. Snow cruisers are doing everything they can by de-icing planes and getting 250 pieces of snow removal machines ready to go once the snow starts to pile up. For now, travelers wait in hopes that the storm passes so that they can finally head back home.
The weather is also causing major problems in other parts of the Midwest. A major winter storm moved its way into Louisville, Kentucky over the weekend, leaving 150,000 people without power. The storm also caused major traffic tie-ups on highways and floods in other parts of the country. Many were also stranded and stuck because of the blizzard. People in Kentucky are doing everything they can while they wait this bad weather passes as authorities figure out ways to take the necessary precautions.
And we end today with a 12-year-old German Shepherd who barely survived after being stuck in a sinkhole for 3 days in Kansas City, Missouri. 12-year-old Maverick was found 3 days after he wandered from his home in Parkville, north of Kansas City. The Van Valkenburg family searched for hours for their missing dog without any luck until they heard a noise coming from under the ground. It took the rescue team almost 2 hours to dig Maverick out, but they did. Maverick has now gained his strength back and has returned home.
That's all the time we have here for today.
And thanks for joining us and have a wonderful weekend.
It was, yeah.